Welcome to the Wealthy Business Goddess Show for purpose-driven, passion-fueled spiritual entrepreneurs ready to live their purpose, passion and prosperity as they create the life and business of their dreams whilst transforming the world, doing what they love and making fabulous money. Each week we bring you inspiring and empowering topics, popular thought leaders to empower you to transform all areas of your life and business. With your host, spiritual intuitive, entrepreneur, transformational business coach and mentor, Kimberly Lovell.
If you haven't seen me before, then hello, I'm Kimberly Lovell, and I'm really happy to be here with you today. And as you may or may not know, it is a blue moon this evening, so whether we're going to actually see the blue moon because of the cloud cover here in the UK, I don't know. And maybe it's sunny where you are. I know the other day that it was actually sunny in Cornwall, and it was grey and cloudy and pouring down with rain here in Bournemouth, and weather can just change from one place to the next. So I'm hoping that you might have some sunshine and that we can enjoy the weather during the bank holiday and get outside. Let me know what you've been up to. So I'm going to dive straight in as the topic is about manifesting. And so the full moon and the new moon are great times to manifest, and that's not to say that you can't manifest any time, right? So of course you can manifest any time, but we can utilize the energies of the moon, and lots of people tune in at this time to kind of create their desires. And so the full moon traditionally is about releasing and letting go of what's no longer required, creating space so that we can call in and manifest what we truly desire, and also to release anything that doesn't allow us to actually receive our desires or to have our desires. And so, you know, what I love to do is to help people to align with their desires, and that means to actually look at what's going on in the unconscious that keeps us out of alignment, that keeps us incongruent with what we're wanting. And thanks for the hearts. And let go of those beliefs, those stories, those energies. And those energies can be from anywhere. They can be from past lives, they can be, hi Tina, they can be from your ancestors, they can be from the collective unconscious. They may be belonging to somebody else, all right? We are so psychic that often a lot of times the thoughts and the feelings that we have are not our own, okay? So some of you may not have realised yet just how psychic you are, and that actually not every thought that you have crossed through your mind actually belongs to you. So often what I find is that people are clearing beliefs that don't belong to them, all right? And that's really tricky because you can't clear other people's beliefs. So you'll be clearing those beliefs for a long time, and you find them keep popping up again and again, and it's somebody else's thought, somebody else's feeling. So thanks, sweetheart. And so today I want to share with you a little bit of the tools that I've been working with lately, Access Consciousness, and I'm really excited to share with you a little magical energy exercise that we're going to do at the end to bring into your life, to your world, whatever it is that you desire, whatever that is. So for some of you, I mean, let's just have people pop in the comment section what it is that you would like to manifest right now in your life. So we live in a world of infinite possibilities, and we can create whatever we desire, and the only thing that stops us is ourselves. So if you could choose anything, and if anything were possible, what would you choose to create in your life or in your business right now? Pop that in the comments, because what we'll do is we will all gift energy and contribution, and together we create a field to magnetize those desires. So let me know what you'd like to desire. Lots of people I've been working with lately are wanting to grow their business, to create more impact in the world, to create more income, so that they can do what they love and be fulfilled. But what is it for you? Perhaps it's your health, or perhaps it's relationships. It doesn't matter which area it is. So these techniques and processes work in any area of your life. As I said, they're about helping you to vibrationally align with your desires, because if you want to have something, then you need to be aligned vibrationally with what you desire, okay? So Hannah's saying more money, more self-worthiness. Yeah. And, you know, money is a really popular one. So many spiritual entrepreneurs that I work with, healers and therapists, have issues around money and spirituality. And it's huge in the collective unconscious, that split between money and spirituality. And so I talk a lot about that, and it was part of my journey. For years I gave everything away. I worked a lot in the voluntary sector for a number of years with different client groups, and because we're big-hearted, because we want to help others, sometimes we kind of don't have an idea about business, or we find it tricky, to ask for money, to receive money. Once we actually get the value of the gifts that we're offering and sharing and the transformation that we can give to people, then we can be more open or more willing to actually acknowledge who we are, who we're being, what we're gifting, and the value of that, and we can allow ourselves to receive. But it's a journey, right? And, my experience also is that it's a journey that is continuing, because whatever level we're playing at, if you like, we often will limit ourselves around receiving, whether that's money, relationships, love, whatever. Our unconscious kind of puts a block on us, and it likes to kind of control and regulate it. It's like a comfort zone, right? So if you're looking at your life and there's something you want to manifest, then, what would it be like if you were to have that in your life now? Get into that feeling, that energy of what it feels like and what it would be like. And also, lots of people talk about manifesting in this way, and the law of attraction. The law of attraction is amazing, and of course we're always manifesting and always utilising the law of attraction. The issue is that we are always manifesting, and that's the things that we don't like and the things that we do like, right? And so when we clear our beliefs and our energies and vibration, then we can manifest what we do want rather than what we don't want to create. And so sometimes if we've not cleared of the unconscious stuff, we know what we do want, and then we're manifesting what we don't want. It's really, really annoying and frustrating, right? So just want to kind of talk to some tips and some tools, techniques and processes that you can use in order to be able to manifest whatever it is that you desire. Okay, so Tara saying health, abundance, money, to be comfortable, to find a forever home with acreage to grow food, peace of mind. Yeah. And Tina says a strong, healthy yoga body. Cool. And so I'm going to give you a lot of questions, because Access is about empowering you to know what you know. And so often we make ourselves wrong, right? And what if there wasn't anything wrong with you? What if you were amazing creators? You already are, whether you've created amazing stuff in your life, which I'm sure you will have in some areas of your life. And as I said, sometimes it's like one area might be going right, and another area we're thinking like, well, I'm kind of not there yet, it's a work in progress. We're always evolving. So what if you didn't make yourself wrong? What if you were to allow yourself to have fun? Yeah, so make it kind of fun. What could be playful and magical for you? When you make yourself wrong, you are contracting your energy, and you're also not acknowledging the capacities that you have to create in the world. Okay, if you've got a vision, if you've got something that you desire, it's a possibility, and you can create that possibility. All right, because if you couldn't create that possibility, then you wouldn't have that idea. You wouldn't have that thought or that desire, that vision to bring about change in the world, okay? I know many of you are healers and therapists, so I know that you have a big heart, you have a big vision, and what's important to you is to create change and transformation in the world. And so, often we can beat ourselves up because we're not creating the level of change that we're wanting. And so sometimes if we're, looking at big goals or targets, then what happens is we can get, despondent because things aren't happening yet. And as well as being sometimes the beliefs that we need to change, sometimes it's about timing. And all the time that we get frustrated with ourselves, what happens is we start killing our creations, okay? Which, you don't want to do that. And so how can you allow yourself to trust that you can create what you desire and stay in that space of excitement and joy and power, being who you truly be, this amazing conscious creator, okay? So I want to share something with you that I channeled the other day, and it was on destiny. I've kind of written it down, so I won't remember it all. So lots of people talk about destiny or fate. There's lots of myths you know, I said people talk about the new moon and the full moon for manifesting. You can manifest and create any day, okay, any time. So people talk about destiny. So your destiny is your choice. Destiny, my friends, is a matter of choice, for your future is in your hands. If you have within you the desire to create something in the world and you align with your desires, you'll find a way. It's all about choosing. So often when you say it wasn't meant to be, what you are really saying is that you weren't committed, you changed your mind, you weren't aligned, or that the universe answered your desires or prayers in a different way. We get what we ask for if we're aligned with it and if we choose it and take the appropriate action. The right action often is to be that which we desire, for then we are aligned with it. Aligned being and aligned action equal alignment with our desires. What then do we mean by incongruency? Incongruency is when you say you want something or you do all the right things. And note that sometimes all the right things aren't the right things. But let's say you're doing all the right things, all the things that you think you need to be and do, but you're getting a different result, okay? So incongruency is a gap between the energy and vibration you be and the energy and vibration of that which you desire. It's when you have value conflicts, unconscious beliefs, feelings, thoughts, emotions, stories, behaviours that keep you out of vibrational alignment with that which you desire. You want something, but you're not prepared to be that or do that, whatever you've decided you need to do in order to have what you want. And sometimes what you've decided that you need to be or do in order to have what you want has nothing to do with being in vibrational alignment with your desires. For example, if you think that you have to be something you're not in order to be successful in life or in business, you'll either struggle to be something you're not, or you'll be something that you think you have to be and actually be something you're not, so that you won't enjoy the success that you desire. So even if you achieve it, you don't enjoy it because you're not being you. So in order to be something that you're not, you have to separate from yourself. When you separate from you, you lose you. What if it's possible for you to be more successful being you? And what if you were more powerful and more potent than you'd actually acknowledged? So what if you were a creator of magnitude and could create anything you desire? So would you be willing right now to acknowledge your capacities, your potency, your power to be able to create and to manifest all that you desire? So you might want to say yes to that. Because we're working with energy here, okay, and that energy is already running. So would you be willing to be you, all of who you are, or do you prefer to play small, pretend that you're powerless and pathetic, and that it's just not your time, it's not your destiny? What do you choose? So what's the value of waiting? Your destiny is your choice. Will you choose for you? Will you choose for the world? Will you allow yourself to be the person that you came here to be? Are you ready yet? And if you think you're not ready yet, would you be willing to let that go? All right? I wasn't ready when I started this live stream today. So, you know, often people think that they're not ready when actually what's coming up for them are the unconscious fears and the beliefs or points of view that, you know, they're not good enough, or, you know, who are they to speak about a certain subject, or what have they got to offer, that kind of thing, yeah? You know, I'm sure those negative beliefs sometimes that come out when you're about to break through or do something new. Those are the things that we can allow to stop us and sabotage us. But what if they weren't truth, right? Your beliefs are not the truth. Your feelings are not the truth, okay? As I said, sometimes they're not even yours. So there's some tools that I'll be sharing about that, so that you can kind of get out of having to spend all your time clearing beliefs or feelings. Because, as I said, if they're not yours, then, you know, you'll be clearing all day long. So your future, your destiny is here now. It's a choice, my friend, to be more of who you are and more of who you're becoming, to be the infinite being that you truly be. Unlimited, unstoppable you, and the contribution and the gift that you came here to be. Your destiny is waiting for you to simply choose. So what will you choose now? I hope that inspired you. Sometimes I sit down to write and I kind of think, what am I going to write about? And then other times I just kind of tune in, go into a zone, and it kind of streams through me. And I love when that happens. It's effortless and ease. And I'm really all about kind of creating and having fun, having the joy and having the ease in life, okay? So often what I find is that we make things hard work. I know I've done that so much in the past, all right, especially with business. And so just, I'd ask you, how much joy, how much fun, how much magic are you willing to have? Hi Laura, hi Roseanne, hi Raz. How much magic are you willing to have, and how much fun are you willing to have in your life, in your business? And what if it could be easy? Would you like that? I'm sure you would. And some of you are probably saying, yes, but how? So here's the thing, the how is not our problem, okay? So when we ask and when we align vibrationally, we don't have to worry about the how. Hi, Sophia. So we don't need to worry about the how, we need to just allow the universe to support us, allow the universe to bring us that which we desire. And the other thing is, I'm not talking about some pie in the sky, fluffy, vision board mantra thing here, right? You might have tried mantras and they might have worked for you, and that's fantastic, yeah? For me, I know that there's deeper level of work that needs to go on, all right? And it can be fun. It's not hard work, but it's having that awareness about what's really going on within our psyche, our consciousness. Because consciously we want one thing, and then unconsciously we've got something else going on, and so this is where we have these conflicts and we sabotage ourselves, and this is where we need to have the awareness and be clear in terms of what is it, what programs have we got running, what beliefs, what feelings, what is it that we can clear and release so that we can be vibrationally aligned with what we desire. And so these things that you're wanting to have in your world, sometimes it's about really allowing yourself to get into the feelings of how it feels when you have that. So when you have the yoga body, Tina, how does that feel? And what will be different in your life when you have the healthy yoga body? When you have the money streams that you want and you have the house of your dreams, what will that feel like? Somebody mentioned peace of mind, right? And so sometimes one of the tricks is, in order to be what we want to be, we need to be it. It's really simple. It sounds a bit profound, right? But it's like your future self, the you that already has what you're wanting, is not the you that's wanting it. So to want something or to need something means to lack it, all right? And so when we're coming from that space of lack, it's like really tricky to create what we want from that space of lack. So when you allow yourself to get into that vibration of having it and what your life will look like and be like, and you can feel that, okay, your vibration is already shifting. So who will you be when you have the yoga body, when you have the health that you desire, when you have the bank balance that you desire, or the clients that you desire, or whatever it is that you're wanting? Who will you be? How will you feel? What will you be doing, right? What will your life look like? And then as we get into that feeling state, we also want to take the appropriate action, the inspired action, because if there's a reason that you don't have what you want now, because you're not being that person and you're not doing those things. So if you want to have the healthy yoga body, right, and I'm not an expert in telling you how to get that, but Tina might be. So if you want that healthy yoga body, then you sure want to be doing some yoga, right? And so sometimes we say that we want something, but then we don't do the things that will help us to actually actualize that and have that in our lives. And that's where we're being incongruent. That's when we're out of alignment. So there are also things that you need to do in order to create that vibrational alignment and to actualize all these things that you desire, okay? So it's not just like magic and, oh, I want it so much, I really wish I could have this, and you can wish and hope and, pray all you like. You are the creator of your life, and you create through energy and through vibration and through being. And sometimes that being is about being whilst we're doing, you know, and doing not necessarily what you think is the right thing, because there is no right thing to do, but if it's something you're inspired to do, then perhaps you can allow yourself to listen to your guidance and actually do, you know, take the inspired action. Get out of your comfort zone, even if you've got beliefs coming up or you don't feel comfortable around it, right? That you take that action anyway, because you are, you know, you're wanting to create what you want to create, all right? And the universe needs to know that, you know, you're willing to be and do whatever it takes in order to have that, okay? You know, and I'm not saying, you know, that you have to pay some unreasonable price. You know, you can see what that is for yourself. You get an idea in terms of, you know, if you want to have a certain thing, you're going to need to make some changes, okay? So would you be willing to step outside your comfort zone and to make some changes? So everywhere you say that you want something and yet you're not prepared to be different, to do something different, would you destroy and uncreate that? So I'm going to share the Access Energy clearing statement. Some of you may or may not have heard it. So it's good, bad, right, wrong, pod, poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyond. It's like the magic wand, and what it does is it clears all the energy that's behind those beliefs or feelings, behaviours, etc. And if you want to know more about the Access Consciousness Clearing Statement, you can go to theclearingstatement.com and it will explain that clearing statement for you. Okay, so everywhere you've decided that you can't have what you want because it's not possible, because you're not worthy of it, because you don't know how, or whatever it is that comes up for you when you think that it's impossible, will you destroy and uncreate that? Good, bad, right, wrong, pod, poc, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. And so I'm just kind of aware of the energy, and you may be sensing the energy yourself, but I'm kind of aware of the energy kind of just beginning to melt there, just with those couple of clearings, all right? Because it's like when we start saying, I really want this, then all the stuff comes up in our face about why we can't have it, that we're not worthy, it's too hard, you know, it's not possible, etc., etc., etc. Now you can buy into those stories, right? And you can sabotage yourself, or you can just clear them, because they're just interesting points of view. So all the interesting points of view that you have, or those that you've bought as yours that don't actually even belong to you, maybe they belong to your family or to, I don't know, your neighbours or your work colleagues, right? Maybe you've bought them as yours, because how many thoughts, feelings, beliefs, stories and behaviours have you bought as you that are not truly who you are? You are an infinite being, right? Now I know many of you on this live stream already know that on some level, right? So the trick is to be that all the time, okay? And often what happens is that we contract and we become smaller than who we are, okay? We get caught up in fear and in doubt and indecision, in like not enough, not worthy, etc., etc., not knowing how. All of that makes us small, all right? So what if you were to allow all of that to be released and know that you don't have to know everything, right? You just have to have that desire, and you have to be that energy, follow that energy, and take the inspired action, and the universe will work with you, okay? It can't do it all for you, but it will work with you. And it's amazing how quickly these changes can come about, okay? So I'm going to take you through a little manifesting process, as I promised, so that you can manifest whatever it is that you desire. And so thanks for, you know, putting down what you'd like to create, and we're going to hold space for everybody to create what they want to create. So if you can, as long as you're not driving, then close your eyes and take a nice deep breath in. Be aware of your body. Say hello to your sweet body. Beautiful bodies that we sometimes neglect or ignore. Your body is the being that is with you through your entire lifetime. Hello body. Thank you body. And so as you acknowledge your body, allowing your body to gift you energy, support, and whatever else your body wants to gift you right now, just having that awareness and being with your body rather than separate from your body. So what if you could have communion with your body? And what if you actually acknowledge that everything that you desire is for your body? You, the infinite being, doesn't need money. You, the infinite being, probably doesn't need much at all, right? The body needs money, the body needs clothes, the body needs shelter. The body likes it when you can pay the rent or pay the mortgage, okay? So thank your body and allow your body to support you. And what if you could have this communion that you could check in with your body and ask your body to help guide you into what's right for you, what's light for you, what makes your body feel good? And how much fun can you have with your body when you're in communion with your body? And so as you take another deep breath in, as you breathe out, allow your energy to expand beyond your body into the room that you're in, expanding, 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 and including any bodies or beings that are in the room that you're in, and then expanding beyond the room into the entire building that you're in. Expanding, expanding, expanding into the town that you're in, and including all of the beings and all of the molecules, all of the bodies within your town. Allowing yourself to be the space between the molecules that you truly be and the infinite being you truly be, and then expanding more and more and more. Expanding out into the country that you're in, and expanding out into the universe and beyond, expanding more and more and more into the infinite verse. Say hello to the sun and the moon and the stars, the planets, the galaxies, expanding more and more. And expanding further than you've ever expanded before to the infinite being that you truly be. And as you be the infinite being that you truly be, the space between the molecules that you truly be, just get a sense of the future that you'd like to create, or that you desire to create in your world, the energy of the life that you'd like to be living, and the business that you'd like to have, if you're in business, or the job that you'd like to have, what that feels like, what it looks like. You don't have to get too involved in the details with this. We're working with the energy. And knowing that, things often don't show up the way they think we will, and sometimes the universe has a better plan for us, right? So just trusting and allowing, working with that energy. So just getting a sense of that energy in whatever way that is for you, whether you see it or feel it. Sometimes it's kind of really vague, it's just kind of like a little whisper. Sometimes it's a sensation in your body. So get a sense of that energy. And maybe you can put that energy in front of you right now. And as you begin to commune with that energy and that life, living, business, or the relationship that you want to create, whatever it is that you're wanting to bring into the world, just allowing you and your body and the molecules to begin to play together. And you're going to pull energy through the universe, through everything that is, because everything wants to contribute to you as you contribute to everything. You're a part of all there is, an infinite being. So just allowing yourself to be aware of all of the molecules, all of the beings, all of the bodies, wherever they are. All of the beings, bodies, and all of the molecules that want to contribute to what it is that you want to create in the world. All the people that you can contribute to and that can contribute to you. And you don't have to know who these people are or how they're going to show up. So if you've got ideas coming up around that, would you be willing to let those go? Just destroy and uncreate all of that. Everywhere you've already decided who it is and what they look like. Just destroy and uncreate it. Good, bad, right, wrong, pub, pod, cool and shorts, boys and beyonds. And so just be aware of that energy, and you're going to pull that energy through your ball of energy, through your body. So pull it in all directions, from in front of you, from behind you, to the side of you, above you, below you. allowing every single cell in your body to receive, every molecule within you dancing in this beautiful energy, gifting and receiving. And as you pull more and more and more in every single direction, and would you be willing to lower your barriers and to receive more? Everywhere you've decided that you can only receive so much, that you can't receive more, destroy and uncreate all of that. And what if you could receive infinite energy from infinite places and spaces, and people and places and spaces that you hadn't even realized could contribute to you, and you could contribute to them. So pulling this energy through the universe from all directions, pulling it through your body and out your body, through your body and out your body, zipping around your body from all directions, from the earth, from the people in your town, in your country, people that you know, people that you don't know, strangers. And then just allowing that energy to trickle back, just a little trickle, sending those little trickles of energy back now to all the beings, the bodies and the molecules that can help contribute to what you're creating and the life and the living that you desire, the change on the planet that you desire. And would you be willing to follow that energy? Because those energies are like little golden threads as you trickle those energies back to those beings and bodies and molecules, knowing that you can be in the right space at the right time, trickling that energy back, saying, I'm ready now, come and find me, let's play. How much magic can you create? How much magic can you receive? And how many miracles are you ready to receive, ready to create? And everything that doesn't allow that, will you destroy and uncreate it? Good, bad, right, wrong, pod, park, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. So just be aware of the joy, be aware of the energy that you now have available to you and that will continue to contribute to you. And as you open your eyes now, I wonder how much fun you can have creating the life and the living that you desire. How much fun can you have being you and creating transformation in the world? And what if you were living your dreams right now? Would you acknowledge that? Every time that we acknowledge something, we create more. So would you be willing to acknowledge everything that you haven't acknowledged? No matter how tiny or small. You know, everywhere you've made it insignificant and like it didn't really matter, it didn't really count, or it's not enough, would you destroy and uncreate all of that? Good, bad, right, wrong, pod, poc, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. You are such a gift. You are so powerful, so potent, so magical. So would you acknowledge that now and allow yourself to create more magic, more joy, more peace, more abundance in the world? I hope that you found that fun and that you have a sense of expansion and magic and that you're energized and feeling inspired. I know that you are just such amazing beings and that you're doing amazing things in the world, and I'm sending all my love for you and everything that you're creating and changing in the world, because just as we simply be who we are and as we're willing to have more awareness and more consciousness, that creates a change in the world. And so often I hear, people kind of beating up on themselves, making themselves wrong because they're not making the difference that they feel they came here to make. But what if you already were making a difference and you hadn't acknowledged that difference? Just acknowledge that now, that who you be is a gift to this world. And I love you all very much, and I'm so grateful for you coming to play. And, if you want to find out more about the Access Consciousness and about some of the Access classes, the Access bars, the Access Facelift and the Access Foundation classes that I'm running, or you'd like to have a session, then do come and find me on Facebook, and I'm planning on doing some more live streams and kind of sharing a few more of the tools and processes. So thank you for being here today. I hope you have an amazing Easter holiday and that the sun comes out at some point, or if not, that you're just nice and cozy, doing what you love doing and being with people that you love being with. So until we speak again, much love and bye for now. Or if you have any questions, feel free to drop those as well in the comments below, and I will come back and answer them when I can see them all. Lots of love. Bye.
You've been listening to the Wealthy Business Goddess Show. If you've enjoyed the show, subscribe and review our podcast. Sign up to receive your Wealthy Business Goddess resources and join us in the Wealthy Business Goddess community at www.lovekimberly.com/WBG. To find out more about how Kimberly can support you in creating the life and business of your dreams, or to watch the show via video, visit the website at www.kimberlylovell.com.